Hey guys, it's Brett. I'm here with a first impressions video. I have two candles from the QVC HomeWorx by Harry Slatkin Today's Special Value, the TSV. They had the Hobnail collection. They had a fruit collection, a floral collection, and a gourmand collection. And they were on sale for, it was 38 and some change. I can't remember the exact change. 38 something, and then free shipping for the set of two hobnail glasses, which is pretty good for the $38 for that, because the hobnails are usually a little bit more expensive than the regular ones because the glass is a lot nicer. And then free shipping on that, you can't beat that. That's really good too. So I kind of was debating on going for them. I thought maybe I didn't want to order, but maybe I did. I didn't have the best luck with my Bananas Foster and the coconut sorbet, but I thought I was hearing good things about these ahead of time. They said, Harry said that the wicks are better. They're like performing like they're like soldiers or thicker. So I thought, let me go ahead and try it. Hopefully these perform better than those did, because if these perform not so good, I'm not sure what's going to happen with my ordering in the future. So I had some money left over from my birthday. I had spent, I think I had like $50 left on my birthday money, and I spent like $33 of it for those banana Fosters and the coconut sorbet, because I spent $33, and because I had the 10 off coupon for first time customer through a Home Shopping Network, so that dropped them down from 43 to 33. So these were, with tax, I think it came to $41, and I had like almost 20, like $17 left. So I put that towards this, and the rest I paid myself. So I ended up getting the floral collection. I went back and forth if I wanted to get the floral or the gourmand. The gourmand had the limoncello cupcake, which I've had before a couple of times, and I like that scent. It's really, really nice, but I didn't absolutely love it like a lot of other people do. It was really good, don't get me wrong, but I've had two within the last year, and I just kind of wasn't like, I didn't have to have another one, so I would have enjoyed having another one, but I didn't like absolutely have to have another one. So I wasn't so sure about that one, but I did really want to try the vanilla currant biscotti. That one sounds really good, so I kind of wanted to get that one because of that one. But then I really wanted to get the florals duo too, because I've really been wanting a really good floral candle from Harry. I had the rose petals, and that was good too, but I kind of wanted more of like a white floral. And there's definitely one in here from what I hear in the collection I got, so I decided to just go for the floral collection. And I've never had Enchanted Peony, which is the returning scent in the floral collection, so which I'll show you in just a second. So I went ahead and went for the floral collection, because I love a good floral in the spring when you have the windows open and the breeze is coming in, got the spring candles going. So I decided to go for the floral over the gourmand, which is very unusual for me, even though I do like Harry's florals a lot. So I guess that's not too unusual, but I usually love gourmand scents. So here's the box. Same as usual, HomeWorx by Harry Slatkin. It's like that, it's the oblong shape. And I'm sure it should be the same, but I'll go ahead and unbox it here. I have this one taped really good. Got a tape on this one. And it's got the styrofoam on the top there. And they're both in there like that. Let's see if the lid's separately. Now this one, the lid's separately. That's how they used to pack them, but with the other ones I've been getting lately, they have the whole candle together in there. This one just has the lids on the top separate from the base of the candle. So I'll take both those out and then lift them up out of here like this. That's what they look like underneath there. There's one that I have it wrapped up here in the plastic. There's the other one. These ones are a lot heavier with this hobnail glass. They're pretty heavy. And then the inside, that was just what they were in. Okay, so let me unwrap these here, and then take they have the little plastic cover like usual, the little cover here, and then the dust cover underneath it. I always have a hard time finding that little flap. Where is it at? It's somewhere. There it is. It's hard to see it. And then I'm gonna put the lid on because I like to put the lid back on before I smell it for the first time because you really get a good whiff of them. These jars are so beautiful. Okay, let me take this one off this one. I found this one easier. Okay, so we'll show you this one here first. This one is returning. It was out last year, but I never had it. But I heard a lot of good things about it, so I was curious to try it. It is the Enchanted Peony. Peony, however you want to say it. When I was growing up, we always called them peonies. That's what my family called it. That's Brad said his family called them peonies. But everybody I hear that does candle reviews says peony. So, as you can see, it's in the pink hobnail glass, and it's so pretty. It's really, really pretty. It's got the hobnail design all the way around it, and then on the top, it's got the Harry Slatkin monogram there. And this one's got pink wax, light pink wax with 4 wicks. And this also, it's got a little ridge on the bottom. You can sit the candle, use that as a base for the candle, which is really pretty when you do that. I like to do that. With the hobnails, I like to do that. Like to sit them on the base. It looks really pretty that way. And this one, I've heard some labels have been kind of messed up on mine. If you can see, there is a little bit as well. On the bottom, it's a little bit wrinkled. Right there, right there, right there, right there. It's not like it's like they didn't get flat enough right there. It's fine on the top. It's just the bottom. Is it crooked at all? I don't think it's crooked. It's just looks not completely flat on the bottom. For some reason, it's like they rush to get these labels on, and for some reason, some people have little tears and stuff in them too. Or little holes, little pinholes and things. So I'll read the description of Enchanted Peony. Velvet Peony, Pink Camellia, Leafy Greens, Golden Amber, and Fresh Blackberry. Now, I'm not familiar with camellia. Let me Google it right here real quick so I can know what that is before I continue. Okay, so camellia is a genus of flowering plants in the family Taiki. I don't know how to say that. They are found in Eastern and Southern Asia, from the Himalayas east to Japan and Indonesia. So it's just some kind of flower, I guess, from Asia, Southern Asia. It doesn't say anything about what it smells like or anything on here, but it has a little picture of it though. Right there. Okay, so let's smell it and see what it smells like. That's nice. It's what does it remind me of? It reminds me of something, another candle I've had. It smells like, you get peony, but kind of, it reminds me a little bit of the rose petals candle. But like sweeter, it's got a sweetness in here. I get that blackberry because it's got like a slight sweetie fruitness in there. But rose petals had peony and rose. This has, it reminds me of the peony that's in rose petals, but I don't think this necessarily has rose really. But because of that peony that's in here, it reminds me of the peony that's in rose petals. That's why I'm kind of, it's reminding me of the rose petals candles a little bit. But yeah, it doesn't really have rose, but that peony is very similar to the peony in rose petals to me. What else does it say? Velvety peony, pink camellia, however you say that. I guess that's a floral. I don't really know what it smells like, so I guess it's floral. I mean, it definitely has a floral note to it. Leafy greens, golden amber, fresh blackberry. So yeah, I definitely get the peony, like I said, and I guess the camellia. It's florally, but then I get a little bit of a sweetness to it, which could be, I guess, the blackberry, but it's not a real strong blackberry. It's just a little bit of a sweetness. A little bit of greens. It's not real green to me. Maybe just add a little bit of a green note. It's very soft, it's very feminine, very girly-like. Of course, it's flower-like. I say it's more floral than greens. It says leafy greens, but I get more of the floral, which is a little hint of that sweet blackberry, I guess. Yeah, it's nice. It's very similar to that. It reminds me, it's like a sister to rose petals to me. It's just like they took out the rose, and that's kind of what it is, a little bit. It's nice though, I like it. And it's really pretty, as you can see. So we will see how that does when I burn it. And then next we have a new one here. This is South Seas Gardenia. And this is in the real pretty, I like the color of this, green hobnail. You don't see too many colors of green like this. In a candle, I like that. And then it's the same lid, and this is 4 wicks, and it's kind of a light green wax on this one. So the label on this one is almost exactly as a Enchanted Peony. It's the same. It's just, it's not completely flat on the bottom. If you can see there, it's got little ridges in the very bottom part of it right there. Top is fine, it's not crooked, but it's just got little creases on the bottom part. Again, it's like they didn't get it completely, it's just, they didn't get it completely flat down on there in the bottom part. But it's not that bad though. So yeah, I just love these. They're so pretty. And again, you can sit it on the bottom, just like that. And these are all, both of these are 18 ounces, and burn time is 30 to 55 hours. I'm having to use glasses now. I've just turned 47, and I'm starting to have trouble seeing little print. So I've been having to borrow my husband Brad's glasses, his reading glasses he has, because I have to hold it away from me, and when I use his reading glasses, it's easier. I have never had any problems with my eyes until just recently. So yeah, I'm getting old. So South Seas Gardenia breeds Gardenia, Botanical Orchid, Garden Lily, Bergamot, and Spring Moss. This one reminds me of a perfume my mom wears. I always seem to find these certain wax melts or candles that remind me of a perfume my mom wears. This one reminds me of something she wore, or what wears. But it reminds me of something she used to wear, like when I was younger, more. I want to say white shoulders? Something like that. It totally reminds me of that. So I get the Gardenia, but it's more of a it's really perfumey to me. To me, it's really perfumey. Like I said, because it totally reminds me of that perfume my mom wore. I don't know if it's white shoulders. I know she wore white shoulders a lot, but she wore other ones too. But I'd have to have her smell it to let her know. She'd probably know for sure which one it was. I do get the Gardenia. Like I said, it's a perfumey Gardenia. It's kind of similar to white Gardenia from Bath and Body Works, Rainforest Gardenia, but it's more perfumey to me than that is. That Gardenia from Bath and Body Works is a little bit more forward white floral, like with not a lot of perfuminess to me, but this has quite a bit of perfuminess to me in here. So the Gardenia, yes. Botanical Orchid. I mean, yeah, that's flower too, so it's florally. Garden Lily. Lily, flower, yes. It says Botanical Orchid and then Garden Lily, like it might have like a watery note for like a garden. I don't get any kind of a watery garden necessarily. I just get like floral. The Gardenia, an orchid, and a lily, the floral part of it, I don't get any kind of watery or anything. Bergamot. I don't know if I smell bergamot, but I think I've heard bergamot is used in some perfumes. I know it's used in a lot of scents that have cologne, but I think it also might be in some perfumes. Maybe that's a little bit what's giving me the perfumey vibe. It's definitely more along lines of a perfumey bergamot rather than a cologne-y bergamot, because it's not cologne at all, but it's definitely perfumey. So it'll be more of a perfumey bergamot. And then the spring moss, I don't get any kind of like spring moss or anything like that. I don't get any kind of green mossy note or anything really any watery. It's just a perfumey gardenia to me. Yeah, it's nice. I like it. Honestly, I have to be real. I don't like it quite as much as I thought I was going to, and a lot of people say they do. I prefer a little bit more of a really white gardenia, like Rainforest Gardenia from Bath & Body Works, and white gardenia and Rainforest Gardenia. Yeah, it's just, I think it's because it's the perfuminess that's making me not so sure about the, I don't necessarily like real perfumey florals. It's a little bit more perfumey than I thought it was with that gardenia. But who knows? I mean, I could light it and I might totally change my mind. I'll probably I'm sure I'll like it, but I don't know if I'll love it like I thought I might. But I might like it even more than what I'm liking it on Cold Snip, so we'll see. So that is the South Seas Gardenia and the Enchanted Peony from HomeWorx. Let me look at the wicks here. The wicks, they look a little thicker. They're not quite as thick as like my Spun Vanilla Sugar. Those were real thick wicks. These don't look quite as thick as those, but they look a little thicker than some of the other ones. Like for my last set that I got, the Bananas, Fosters, and Coconut Sorbet, they look a little bit thicker than those. But yeah, these are about the same. They don't look quite as thick as the Spun Vanilla Sugar. That Spun Vanilla Sugar performed really good for me. It was the closest candle, 4-wick candle I've had that has burned closest to the 3-wick candles from last spring and summer. It didn't hardly get puny at all, and it burned really far down to where you can see the wick clips on at least 2 of them. But we'll see how these do. Hopefully these will burn good. Sometimes the hobnail jars are thicker, so they'll keep the heat in there more, and then they don't get puny because it keeps the flame, keeps it hotter and keeps the flame stronger. So we'll see how these do. And of course, this is just a first impressions video. It's not a review. I will definitely review them when I've been burning my HomeWorx all the way down before I do a review, only because I want to see if they get down to the wick clips and everything and how it performed all the way, because there have been so many issues with these on how they burn. I just prefer to burn them all the way down before I give a review, so that I can let you know how it did complete at the bottom with these, since there's been so many burn issues lately with them. And if I have problems with these burning, if they get puny, or I can't smell them, or if I have to cotton ball them, I don't know, I may be taking a little break from HomeWorx. The main reason I've been getting HomeWorx lately is because I had birthday money. So, guys, I've been cutting back on buying candles, but I had my birthday money, so I got some, but I haven't been buying any. Before that I wasn't, but I don't know, I probably might take a break on not buying any for a while, just because of the performance, and if they don't perform well, because I just feel like for that price you're spending, they should perform really well, and I don't think it's worth it to spend that much money if they're not going to be performing like they used to anyway. So, as I said, I will do my post-burn reviews after I finish burning them and let you know how these two did. So, thanks for watching, and I'll talk to y'all in my next video. Bye.